I'm a little nervous going into this one.
I feel opposite. Just because I talked to the kids before the game, and the biggest thing about football is when you go in and beat a team once, you kind of feel an empowerment over them. And I was wanting to make sure that you didn't have that entitlement going into this game. And when I went and talked to the seniors, I was just really just trying to chit chat and hey, tell them, hey, you got to show up, you got to beat them early. They looked at me and assured me that this week of prep and practice, they took it serious, and they know that they two turnovers from getting beat. They caused two big turnovers in the third quarter, first of the third quarter against them, and they know that if that don't happen, it's a different ball game.
Well, we will certainly see here tonight a good crowd on hand from the Lowndes side and from the Chambers Academy side. And, of course, our area teams are involved, quite a number of teams from Lafayette, Wadley, Randolph County, Handley, Callaway. You can go to eagle1023.com and find your favorite team and find, how to go about listening. You can listen to us streaming live, and I say us, I'm talking in terms of the games we have tonight, and you can watch online as well as we stream the action as far as the video side of things. Sharing time with Chris Strength on the pregame show from Chambers Academy. The Rebels getting ready for round 2. We'll take a break. More to come right after this.
Chambers Academy, serving you for over 45 years in Lafayette, Alabama, is offering open enrollment. Chambers Academy has remained grounded in solid traditions of high academic standards, strong morals, exemplary citizenship, and competitive athletics. A member of the Alabama Independent School Association. Their K-5 through 12 program, coupled with their Early Learning Center, which serves children from 6 months through 4 years old, enables families to access a consecutive program of nurturing educational experiences on a single school campus. Please find out more about all the great things happening at Chambers Academy in Lafayette by going to chambersacademy.com, or you can arrange for an appointment. To do so, call 334-864-9852. Chambers Academy with open enrollment. Chambers Academy. Enter to learn, go forth to serve. Everyone at Alabama Georgia Wood Preserving would like to congratulate the Chambers Academy Rebels on their tremendous success this season. Your hard work and dedication paved the way for an undefeated season. From everyone at Alabama Georgia Wood Preserving, good luck to the Chambers Academy Rebels. You're listening to Area High School Football on WELR 102.3 FM, Roanoke, LaGrange.
Well, welcome back to Torbert Field, home of the Chambers Academy Rebels. The officials out on the field, the players tucked away inside their respective dressing rooms as we get set moments from now for the start of the second round. And, Chris, this is a team with a mantra. We talked about it with Coach Allen this morning, good to great.
Yep.
The little bracelet has not been off since the summer. I have it on my right wrist, and I've had it on all these months, never having taken it off for any occasion. And people ask me about it all the time, and I wear it with pride. But here we are on the brink of playing for a state championship. Now, Chambers Academy, they played for state championships.
Yep.
Hadn't won one.
That's right.
But they have played for them. And, keeping the focus tonight is what we've talked about a little bit. But, it's such a key tonight in playing a team that you've defeated soundly. And, of course, knowing that you're 1 week away from playing at Troy for the state championship.
Yes, I'm nervous for these boys. I think they want it. I think that that it's theirs to win if they go get it. The motto "Good to Great" was a great slogan that I think Coach Allen brought into the season. The momentum when he come up with that during the summer, he said, he's noticed, if he will say it or not, but Saban has showed us in the state of Alabama that he can make kids go from good to great. And Coach Allen, I believe in him, and I know he can do the same thing. And when I saw that good to great, I know he's a good enough coach to distill that into him.
Well, he is a quality football coach, a quality person, and, it goes beyond the playing field, the practice field, in terms of what he does for our guys. You're very familiar with him, and just a class guy, and he's had success. But he's a guy that's got a little fire about him, too. Don't be deceived that, he's a nice guy and he's a polite guy and he's a Christian guy. But at the same time, the fire burns.
That's right. He, with all coaching, you see the friendly side, and then the boys see the other side. And so, but, in order to prepare a kid for life, to me, they got to have that discipline. They got to have somebody that can distill into them at a young age, discipline. And if you don't do what he tells you to do, he's going to get you. And I'm okay with him doing that, because some parents nowadays are worried about a kid being pushed too hard. And I think it makes them grow into young, good men.
Been around sports all my life. Been around a lot of different groups in terms of, from baseball to football and what have you. And it's so important that the fans and the parents of the players are on the same page. Unfortunately, up until now, for me personally, that hasn't happened a lot. It's a different feel here at Chambers Academy. If you've never been involved, if you've never seen, if you've never been around the Chambers Academy program, especially under Coach Allen, there is very little infighting that takes place. And everybody seems to be on the same page, which is highly unusual in terms of, you don't hear a lot of parents saying, my child should play at this position and at this time in the game and that sort of thing. You just don't have that. And I feel like that little bit that sometimes we take for granted, everybody, one dream, one team, one heartbeat, it really exists. I didn't think so. I thought it was a unicorn, but it does exist.
It really does. I've seen him do it before with the 2014 basketball team. They were brothers. And when you come over here from different schools or anything, you notice that everybody's a family. You become brothers with your friends here. You all it's not a fraternity, but you stay close to everybody. And it's like you said, it's hard to get everybody on the same page. But when you have everybody love your school and love the environment and love everything about it, everybody's going to have one heartbeat, So I come in from Valley up here, and once I got here, it was a different atmosphere and something. All my fondest memories growing up come from this school, and that's true.
A different culture, a different place. But tonight, a huge game between Chambers Academy and Lowndes. At stake, a chance to win a state championship. When we come back, more to come on the pregame show, live from Torbert Field in Lafayette. Chambers Academy and Lowndes coming your way here on Eagle 102.3.
Well, folks, did you know that at Newman's Farm Supply, located right across from the Chambers County Courthouse in Lafayette, they buy, sell, and trade guns every day. You'll find pistols by Browning, Springfield, Smith & Wesson, Glock, and they have the AR-15s, plus all your ammo, deer feeders, shooting tables, ladder stands, deer cane, molasses, apple corn, and a complete Neutrina lineup with Safe Choice, Proforce, Stock and Stable, Loyal, and River Run Food. Check them out today. You're sure to like the family-owned and operated business. My friends John and Mandy Newman and the entire staff at Newman's Farm Supply, across from the Chambers County Courthouse in Lafayette. The staff at Lafayette True Value Hardware takes the time to congratulate the Chambers Academy Rebels on their success this season. Stop by Lafayette True Value Hardware on the bypass and see them for all your electrical, plumbing, and building material needs. Contractors and handymen will find everything they need to tackle any project. Lafayette True Value Hardware on the bypass, Lafayette. Jeff Bodine Dodgen and his family are longtime invested supporters of Chambers Academy. Today, they would like to congratulate the coaches, players, cheerleaders, and fans. Jeff Bodine Dodgen, Logan, proud supporters of Chambers Academy. You're listening to Area High School Football on WELR 102.3 FM, Roanoke, LaGrange.
Well, we got the man here tonight, Thomas, making the magic work behind the curtain, and does a great job. We appreciate. I am glad Thomas is here. I know you are, Chris.
Me too.
He is. He's sort of like a wizard back there. He's doing it all. The video, the audio, and everything has come together rather nicely tonight. We're about 14 minutes out from kick here at Torbert Field, and Chambers Academy getting ready for round 2 of the playoffs in AISA. 3 rounds, Chris. Last week, not much of a fight. Chambers Academy jumped on their opponent early and often and got out to a huge lead. Here again, this team tonight, Lowndes, only 2 losses, 1 coming here, a game in which they led early on. They've got athletes, and, tonight, early success in terms of what Chambers Academy wants to do will be critical, and there are a couple of players that you've noted that really stand out for Lowndes.
Brandon Reed at running back, number 22. You're going to hear me call his number a lot tonight. He is an athlete. He come from Edgewood. He was one of Bobby Carr's kids and moved to Lowndes his senior year. He was a running back at Edgewood, so we all know about Edgewood, and so he's got the talent. The quarterback, John Johnson, come from Edgewood. He can sling the rock around. If I noticed on film, if you get him out of the pocket and make him scramble, you got to stay locked in on the receivers because them boys try to find an open spot. And I've noticed on film that there was at least 4 or 5 of his passes he stopped out in the flats and made a crucial throw. So you got to stay on him. Either you keep him contained, or when you get him out of the box, you better get your hands on him. Don't give him time to set his feet and throw the football down the field because he will.
Would it be fair to say that Lowndes will come in with a bit of a chip on their shoulders in terms of their attitude as far as this game? Not many people hang 77 points on Lowndes. I'm sure I haven't looked, but I would imagine that no one else did this season. They've got a pretty proud tradition. They've got, quality players, got a good fan base, and they'll have a chip on their shoulders tonight.
Yep. They're going to look for revenge. We already know it. Anybody that ever played sports or football or anything, when you had to face a team that beat you one time, you was very close to beating them, you're going to play with a chip on your shoulder. I feel like if you're going to beat a team like that, you can't give them hope. You cannot give them hope. You got to break their will early. You got to break the will. And if we can come out and hit them in the mouth and show them early why we put up 77 last time, you can break the will and we can run away with it. But it's to getting to that point, and that's where your senior leadership and these kids tonight have got to just hit them in the mouth.
Well, we as fans, as commentators, as spectators, we've looked ahead to Troy.
We have.
No mistake about it.
Yep.
And so with that said, you hope that Coach Allen, his staff, they've gotten the message across. You tell me they have.
I feel like they have.
We're going to see here in a little bit.
10 minutes.
With that, we'll take a break. We'll come back we have more coverage on the pregame show, Chambers Academy and Lowndes. Round 2. The winner will advance to the state championship. Stick around, more to come here on Eagle 102.3.
Farmers and Merchants Bank is proud to support all the area teams. They sincerely appreciate their generations of customers. For all your banking needs, visit the staff at Farmers and Merchants Bank. And from the entire staff, good luck, Rebels. Woody Harmon and his staff at Harmon Engineering are longtime supporters of Chambers Academy. The 2016 season has been outstanding. That's why Harmon Engineering takes the opportunity to salute the Chambers Academy Rebels in their quest for continued success. Attention! Are you in need of a little extra cash? Would you like to have a little folding money to walk around with? Well, you need to hurry to Allen Scrap. My friends at Allen Scrap are paying top dollar on junk cars and scrap. It's easy. Take your scrap to Allen Scrap and cash in. That's Allen Scrap, County Road 164 between 5 Points and Lafayette. Phone 334-757-9096. The main event, an Aveda Concept Salon Spa located Potts Logging. Novelli Ennis Company offers accounting, tax, payroll, and audit services. They opened for business in 1950. Now they take this time to salute the Chambers Academy Rebels on winning the region championship. And best of luck in the state playoffs. Novelli Ennis and Company CPAs, located at 501 First Street, Lynette. Phone 334-642-2918. You're listening to Area High School Football on WELR 102.3 FM, Roanoke, LaGrange.
You might spare them physically having to go through the horrors of war. Grant us peace in these days, we pray. Enjoy tonight through Jesus, we ask. Amen. For our national anthem tonight, senior running back, number 4, Shantavius Flournoy.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light, we're so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perils led by. Oh, the ramparts we watch, we're so gallantly streaming. In a rocket red light, there's one first thing in there, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say that our star-spangled banner wave for the land of the free in the home of the
I have been to a lot of high school football games.
Exemplary citizenship and competitive athletics association.
I've never seen, ever, one time, where a player, a senior member of a football team, had an opportunity to sing the national anthem, but not only did he sing it, but he nailed it.
Wow.
That was as cool as anything. In a time where players across our country sit
Yep.
and not stand for the national anthem, we had a senior who stood and performed tremendously.
Wow. I hear people all the time say they got chills down their spine, down their leg. I did too. That was awesome. I will remember that for the rest of my life.
That was cool. It was really, really class on his part, and I don't know who
that last note. That last note, he hit it.
It was sweet. Here we are.
Yep.
Live from Torbert Field, I'm Steve Smoot, along with Chris Strink. If you're looking at your radio from left to right, from our left, standing along the 10-yard line, that's where our deep receivers are. A short kick fielded at the 30 to the 35 to the 40, and down along the 39-yard line. It's Gillespie. Wait a minute, I'm sorry.
Mitchell Lee.
Yeah, Mitchell Lee, he's got some pretty good wheels. Nice job. That's where we'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40, our 40-yard line for Chambers Academy. No score.
I'm ready to see what we come out in. I'm banking it's going to be the old wing T.
I would suspect so. Here we come with Malik Lyons under center, surveying the defense. Man in motion to the near side. He'll turn. He'll deal it off to Flournoy. First carry. Pickup of 2, and he's brought down along the 42-yard line.
Yeah, Brandon Reed right there, rated as a linebacker. The guards couldn't get out there quick enough, and he kind of just busted the play up. We still had positive yardage, but he got there.
Well, here we go. Second down, call it 8 to go from along our 42-yard line. Lions under center. Now we'll back away from center and gather the signal from the sideline. He'll turn, give it to the first man through, nothing doing. Stopped immediately at along the line of scrimmage that time.
Yeah, right there looked like 55 right there. Jimbo Wheeler, he was a threat last time. He got penetration on the guard and just busted the play up.
Well, a third down for the Rebels. Call it third and right around 7 yards to go. They say he picked up a yard. And this time it's number 24 on the carry, Lyons.
Good hard run.
Number 24, C.J. Lyons, up to along the 48-yard line. Not nearly enough for the first down, but I get the feeling that we're not going to punt right here.
You know, we were in the same situation last week, and we set the tone. It was 4th and short, almost in the same spot. And Coach Allen went for it, and he kind of set the tone, and we're going to see what they got right now.
All right. Less than 2 yards to go on a fourth down near midfield. They give up off that right side, first down.
John Tavius, he did the same thing last week. That's a kid that he's going to get you 2 or 3 yards when he needs to get it.
Flournoy picks up the necessary yardage. They will have a new set of downs. Chambers Academy, no score, 10:02 and counting in the first quarter of play. Lions under center. He'll turn. He'll give it off to his brother, who will fight for a yard. Ball on the ground, I think. Let's see. Nope. Held on to it. Minimal gain.
Yeah, right there, the outside corner kind of crashed in. Forward Rosser, he crashed in. The wing back, the H-back, sealed that in, but wasn't nobody on him, and it was just man on man, and he made a great play.
Well, my memory's coming back a little bit. This is a Lowndes team that's
big up front.
Better offensively than defensively, but their defense so far has done a good job. There's Malik Lyons picking up near first down yardage to along the 40-yard line in Lowndes territory, but now it's becoming clear. I remember, Chris, that offensively they're a little better, but yes, so far they've held their own defensively.
Yeah, they're really big up front. I think we just got to wear them out. They're a lot bigger on the line than us, but I think that our kids have got the punch in them.
Call it third down and about a yard to go. We give it off to Flournoy.
Oh,
look out, he's gone. 20, 15, 10, 5. Count it.
John Tavis Flournoy.
Well, he sang the national anthem real well. And
right then, he wasn't humming. He was hemming.
He broke through that initial wave of tacklers along the line of scrimmage, and he got into the secondary. You knew no one was going to catch him. So Chambers Academy draws first blood with 8:38 remaining here in the first quarter. It's 6-0 Rebels. And Peyton Allen will attempt the point after. Snap, placement, kick is up. The kick is good. With timeout on the field, Chambers Academy leads here at Torbert Field, 7-0 over Lowndes. We'll take a break. Our coverage continues right after this.
The main event. Four 864-9989. The main event. You're listening to Area High School Football on WELR 102.3 FM, Roanoke LaGrange.
Well, the Rebels strike first, about a 40-yard scamper from number 4, Jontavius Flournoy for Chambers Academy, and we kick off. Shorter kick that will go down the sidelines and out of bounds across the far boundary over there, Chris.
I was really hoping when it hit the ground it was going to take a right, but it did not.
So the Kane Thomas kick will go out of bounds, and they will most likely ask for a re-kick is my thought.
You know, we saw last week that Kane, if he hits it right, he can put it down to the 15-yard line. You just got to have a little consistency.
Well, that time it goes out of bounds, and so they'll re-kick from the 35-yard line. Chambers Academy leading 7-0 on a touchdown run by Flournoy. If you have just joined us, 8:38 remaining in the first quarter here from Torbert Field, Lafayette, Alabama. And Kane Thomas, the senior, will do it again. Little short kick to the near sideline. Hits the ground.
Look at that.
Oh, we had a chance. Number 7 recovers. John Johnson.
Jordan Gillespie was coming. He was coming. If 7 didn't get down there a hair quicker, that ball, it was about to be game on.
You know, and hindsight, as Coach Dye said, is 50-50. But had that kick been a little shorter, we recover. Here they come with a little trickeration early on. Quarterback rolls to his right, being pressured, and will take it himself and will be brought down along the 38-yard line. Lowndes, at the Lowndes 38, that time they had a lot of linemen over here lined up.
County Road 164 between 5 Points and Lafayette. Phone 334-757-9096. Novelli Ennis Company offers accounting, tax, payroll, and audit services.
Well, again, a little trickeration, little toss underneath the 22, and he will make his way for the first down to midfield. That time, number 22 on the reception, Brandon Reed, and they spread everybody out, and I mean everybody. Yep. Lyman, that time a little underneath pass, picked up the first down, so let's see if they go more traditional here, but they don't.
We got confusion over here on the sideline.
Give it off to 22. That time hit immediately along the line of scrimmage. And Mateo Valdez was the first to get there for Chambers Academy. A gain of maybe 2 that time, and going to bring up a second down and long.
Yeah, right there. We had miscommunication. Brock Ennis was coming off the football field, and Keebler was coming off, and then Keebler had to stay on. They ran right to where he would have been, and thankfully Mateo cleaned it up over there. They didn't have a chance to have numbers over us.
Second down, call it about 8 to go at along the 48-yard line of Chambers Academy. Lowndes comes to the line of scrimmage, shotgun formation, twins to either side, single back behind the quarterback. He will keep it himself off that right side, and he'll tuck his way down inside the 45, well shy of the necessary yardage for the first down.
That zone read can really kill you. If the end bites down, the quarterback pulls, and he's got clear space out there on the edge, and that's exactly what happened. Brock Ennis crashed down, and he had green grass.
Going to bring up a third down, and closer to 5. Twin receivers to the near and to the far. Shotgun formation for the quarterback. He'll turn. He'll deal it off, or actually keep it himself, and down he goes.
See, exactly what we talked about last play. He crashed down, and then this time he did exactly what he was supposed to do, hold the quarterback. Well, the quarterback, since he had a good read on him last play, Brock did a good job to stay with him and took him down for a loss.
Brock lines up as if to be in